Do you want to know what I mean when I say that my human is out? If you do, I'm going to share with you today what that means. My name is Kathleen Cameron. I teach manifestation, law of attraction, and self-love. One thing that I joke about that first started as a fun little thing with some of my clients was I would say that my human was out. And people ask me, what do you mean by that? What does it mean your human is out? So I'm always trying to find ways that I can exist in this 3D physical world, but to be really spiritually aligned and to be really consciously aware of my beliefs, how I live and exist here, what limits me, what empowers me, what inspires me, what makes me feel small and limited. And so this idea of my human being out is a way for me to show you, but also myself, that it is my personal or my intellectual mind that is likely having a reaction, a belief, a limitation that is not serving me. And so I'm consciously saying, okay, this is my human speaking, or my human is out right now and I know it. And so what I mean by that is then that I am not necessarily as tuned in or tapped in to my spirit, to my awareness, to my oneness. So I know what it feels like to experience oneness with God. I know what it feels like to believe that I am completely limitless, fearless, to have absolute faith in myself and my abilities. And I know what it feels like to be in a state of flow, to respond to life and not react to life, to experience, for me, a life of fulfillment. But I also know what it feels like to be all caught up in my personal mind, in my intellectual mind. And so what I refer to that is that my human is out. So my human gets her feelings hurt sometimes. My human feels the emotions associated with maybe failure or disappointment or embarrassment. My spirit does not. My awareness does not. And so what I'm actually saying right then and there when I say my human is out is I am aware that this is a part of me that can grow. This is a part of me that I can become more aware of. This is a part of me that maybe is limited in some way, and I can move the limitation out and onward so I can exist more in my spirit instead of in my human. And it's not to say that we will forever be in our spirit. It's absolutely possible, but our human and our human programming and the beliefs, the patterns, the programs, the traumas, the experiences of our childhood exist so much in our human that it is very challenging for us to completely release it. But what I do with this little technique and this little tactic is that I call her out right away. And I do it in a fun, joking way. So I'm not getting mad at myself. I'm giving myself grace. I think it's fun. But what I'm actually doing is I'm identifying an area in myself that I can change and I can shift. So sometimes we just need to talk it out. And sometimes we need to have a conversation that helps us to become and stay in the best of ourselves. So this is where other people and other humans can be very helpful for you. So if you start the conversation with, hey, my human is out, yada, 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 yada. What you're basically saying is, I could use your support in helping me to be the best of myself instead of being caught up in the experience that my human is having in this moment. And if you have a relationship like that, they can help you to see that whatever importance you are giving the situation, whatever the meaning you are giving the situation, if you change the importance, you make it less of a big deal, you make the meaning mean something else, because whatever you think the meaning is just an illusion. So if you can change the meaning, if you can give it less importance, you can let it go. And so your human can exist in a more fulfilled, a more light, and a more spiritual way. So the personal mind is what ties us to many things that have happened in the past. And so when I say my human is out, I am likely saying something that has happened to me in the past is rearing its ugly head again in the present. And this is a moment for me to decide, am I going to be that past version, or am I going to be the new, elevated, expansive best of myself today? So it is a beautiful opportunity for growth if you choose to see it in that way. I would love for you to put in the comments below what it means for you when your human is out. How do you know? Are you mad? Are you angry? Are you jealous? Are you envious? Are you saying negative things to other people? What are you doing when your human is out? Because when you can identify that, you can identify the state that would be better served for yourself, but also for others. With gratitude, Kathleen.